it's Rachel, and today I have some really exciting news before I start this video. If any of you guys haven't noticed already, I am wearing earrings for the first time in forever. I have not worn earrings since about April of 2014, and so I'm really excited. I cannot even believe this is happening right now. I was searching around for my old memory card, and then I came across my old jewelry box. So I found my earrings, and I decided for fun, hey, maybe I can try and put on my earrings after having keloids. And they actually went in. Look at that. That is crazy. I was about to start crying, honestly. So that is awesome. So without any further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so the story I'm going to be telling you guys starts on Thursday when I was coming back from school and from the orthodontist, which, by the way, I got more rubber bands. Anyway, so the house was super hot because obviously I live in Oklahoma and it's always really hot, but our air conditioner went out, which is like a living hell. Seriously, if you live in a really hot state, that is like your worst nightmare. Anyway, so instead of sleeping in my room, which has been redecorated and designed and everything, me and my dad, we took my mattress and we put it in our second living room. And so me and Lily slept out there under the fan on high with an ice pack all night and some corn. We would kind of all trade anything that would cool us down. We had fans and everything to keep us cool. I just got a text. So you get the idea. We were just so hot. My face looked like Niagara Falls. It was scary. So coming the next morning, I did not even want to think about putting on actual shoes or socks or a jacket because I was just so hot and I could not even think about that without having a panic attack. And so I decided to just go to school in jeans and flip-flops and my SeaWorld shirt, which is short sleeve, right here. And so it was pouring down rain at this point, but I did not care because I was so hot. Then I got out to the bus and I looked like a wet rat. I was just soaking wet. I actually do have a few pictures. I don't know if I'll show them to you or not, but I just looked ridiculous and I was freezing cold. I was shivering really bad. My papa, he passed away a while back, but he had Parkinson's for 23 years and he would shake a lot. And I'm not blaming him for that or anything because that was his disease, and by the way, Parkinson's sucks. But anyway, I looked like him. I was just shaking. I was shivering so bad. I was so cold. And even when I lived in Washington or Oregon, I never was this cold. And I've kind of always just been naturally cold, but I'm gonna write that story in the description because that would be long. And so I was trying my hardest to keep warm, but I had to get off of the bus, go to my one class in building 5, then I had to walk all the way across campus to the other building, and then I just and then I had to go to the other building, and then I was just freezing so badly. And by the time I was in third hour, and this was about, I want to say 10 o'clock in the morning, I just texted my mom and I'm like, can you please get me or something because I'm so cold, I'm gonna die. And so my mom's like, okay, when's your lunch and do you have any tests? And I didn't have any tests and I had no idea when lunch was, honestly, because it was a totally mixed up day. So my mom was like, okay, I'll come and get you. And unfortunately I didn't get to see that text for about an hour or so. So after third hour, I was just shivering way too badly, and I had never shivered that bad in my life. So I went down to the the attendance office, and I just sat there, and they were so worried about me. They thought that I was gonna have hypothermia and frostbite. I mean, I was just shivering and everything. And my teacher from third hour, he was being really kind of rude to me. He's like, yeah, it's a really bad storm today, so you should have brought your coat. And I'm like, do you have any idea you don't know my story right now. I was like in the office, and they like about two of the people in the office. I don't like know much about them, but they like came over to me and like they gave me like a jacket, and then another then they gave me a shirt to change into, and then another jacket. They like dry clothes, obviously. And then they let me go into the room because I was having a panic attack and like a total anxiety attack, and I was just crying. And so I like sat there for about 5 minutes, and I changed into dry clothes, and they brought me some hot tea, and it was so nice. Like, thank you. If any of you guys are watching this, probably not, but it was really, really sweet of them. And so I was just like sitting there bundled up with my hot tea, like using it to warm my hands before I even sipped it. In one shirt, 2 jackets with my hot tea, and a blanket. I mean, I was just so cold, and it took me about maybe 20 minutes to like even stop shaking, like a little bit. Like, I was still shaking, but just not as bad. And so then I went to my 4th hour, I believe. I don't know, I'm losing track of all my different hours. And so I was like, okay, when's lunch? Because I need to like text my mom telling her when she needs to pick me up. And he's like, I don't know. What? So then right when we got out of that class at I think 11:12, really random numbers, I don't know, I walked over to the office, and I just waited there for a few minutes, and they covered me up with another blanket. And so I was waiting for my mom, and I'm saying "and" a lot. So my mom came, and I like walked over to her, and I like just like hugged her and everything, and I was like, "You're warm, like don't let me go," because I was just so cold. And so we went into my mom's car, because I don't have a car yet, and so then I was able to like have the heat on, which is really rare. And so that was pretty much like the end of my day, and I feel like I totally forgot like a whole bunch of stuff. But yeah, that's basically what's been happening to me for the past while. I've had the worst of luck. Alright, that is the end of my video. For a chance to get a shout out in next week's video, comment down below anything you want. Probably just like some random story about you, because I love reading about things that happen to you guys. And I love all of you guys. Shoutouts from last week's video go to I'll see you lovelies next week. Cheers!